There they are. There's a longhorn, a couple of heifers, more of them down that way, a lot more of them down that way. Oh, that's a fish. Fish on. Holy smokes. Anglers worldwide, I'm Jabroni Joe, so you should already know I'm back with another show. In today's video, I'm a man of my word, so my buddy Jason and his kid Braxton and I have returned to that beautiful private ranch in Wayne, Oklahoma to do some fishing, stay in the bunkhouse, do a little catch and cook on some crappie hopefully, and we're gonna have an amazing time taking you guys along for the ride. We just got to the ranch. We've already checked out the bunkhouse, got some of our stuff put away, and now we made it down to the water so we can try and catch some crappies for dinner before we get on our bass for the night. And, well, one funny thing that's already happened, my car hit a branch on the way in, and the branch got lodged between my kayak and the car and snapped off. So let's get that out of there. Wow. Anyway, guys, we are going to get right into some fishing action, so let's get right to it, guys. Okay, guys, we've got the kayak launched on the water. This is the biggest pond on the property, and the owners say they do all their best crappie fishing pretty much right out in the middle of this. So I am going to kayak out here, drop a jig, see if I can't get a limit of crappie for dinner tonight, and then hopefully I have enough time to do a little bit of bass fishing. As most of you can probably tell, I am not a big crappie fisherman. I don't really target crappie because I don't really know how to that well. Like I get the kind of general idea, but I feel like it's kind of hard to do without a fish finder. I've only really done one video on crappie fishing, and that was my honeymoon when my wife and I took a guided crappie trip on Broken Bow Lake for our honeymoon. So I'm going to link that video down below if you want to go watch it. So I'm not dealing with the deepest water. I thought it would be a little deeper than it is, but actually, I mean, I can touch the bottom with my paddle, so maybe 6 feet, 7 feet, 8 feet at the deepest. Well, guys, we're having trouble getting on some crappie right now. I did get this pretty decent little largemouth while trolling around with a crappie jig on, but no crappie yet, no keeper crappie. Not a bad little bass though. Beautiful fish. Back to the water. Oh, fish on. Fish on. That feels like a crappie. Whoa, what the hell? It looks like a crappie and a bluegill mixed together. It's weird. There we go, guys. Look at that. I think there's maybe a shell cracker. I'm not very familiar. Well, whoa! It about jerked the rod out of my lap. Oh yeah. There's a baby crappie. Yeah, that's the only way I've been able to catch anything, is trolling. Alrighty, anglers. It is after 10 o'clock. It has been a long evening. Jason and Braxton and I were out fishing most of the evening. We got on a few small bass, but no eater-sized crappie. Like maybe a couple of dinky crappie, but no eater-sized crappie tonight, which we did not expect. Thankfully, we were smart and we packed alternative food for us to eat tonight. I packed me a couple of things to make sandwiches, and you know, he packed a couple of cans of clam chowder and stuff like that. So we're not going to starve tonight. We're definitely still going to eat. Unfortunately, there's going to be no catch and cook in this video though, and I do apologize for that. I promise you we will have catch and cook adventures in future videos. I really, it's been something I want to do for a long time. So I promise you we will have those coming up soon. Right now, guys, we have made it back to the bunkhouse for the night, and I'm going to give you guys just a quick tour of this bunkhouse because it is awesome. Like, I thought we were going to get something like a cabin, maybe a little bit of electricity. When they said AC, I thought they meant, you know, like a fan or maybe a window unit, which it is a window unit. But guys, this place is nice. Let me give you a quick tour. Okay guys, so here's the room I'm crashing in tonight. It's basically the bedroom that this bunkhouse has. Shout out there. And then when you come out of this room, so here we got a bunk bed here, table, heater, that's Braxton. We got couch, dining table, a little kitchenette area. We got a mini fridge, we got a stove, we got a sink. All the basic necessities. TV, window unit to keep us cool. There's a front closet here. That's the door, the front door outside. That is the bathroom with a shower. Jason's in there cleaning up. I'm assuming this is another closet. And check this out, guys. When I say this is a bunkhouse, I mean it leads directly to the barn. This house is built inside this barn. Hey, there's a possum hanging out over there. I just saw him. So yeah, guys, they built this room on the inside of this barn. It is so cool. Yet, the entire thing is furnished and cool, and it is just awesome. Well, anglers, our plan for the rest of the night is to get some food in us, watch a movie, just kind of hang out, prep our tackle, and get ready for tomorrow morning because we are going to get up early. We are hitting the water as soon as possible for that early morning topwater bite. It is time to quit trying to get on the crappie to eat dinner. Tomorrow morning we are going for bass, and big ones at that. So we will catch you guys first thing in the morning for some more on the water action. Alrighty, anglers, it is just after 6 a.m. We are now awake and back at the water, ready to get on some bass this morning. We had a long night after we got back to the bunkhouse. We were just so hopped up on adrenaline that we stayed up, watched a movie, hung out and chatted for a while. So we're all running on 5 hours of sleep probably. So it is going to be an awesome and interesting morning. So let's get the kayak in the water here in a bit, get on these lily pads, figure out what this early morning topwater bite's gonna be like. Let's get to it, guys. Okay guys, I'm gonna start over here in the small pond that has all the lily pads. And I'm gonna fish from the bank for now, so I can work this frog. Ooh. Well guys, we had our first pop at it. Well guys, if you think that my retrieve on this frog is hideous, it's because I never fish frogs and I'm not good at it. I never fish walking baits. This is a popping frog though. My PB was on a popper, but I most certainly did not know what I was doing when I was retrieving that popper. So if you guys have any frog fishing tips, down in the description, or down in the comments, I should say, hook me up. Let me know what I can do to be a better frog fisherman. Now, I did do all of the modifications to this frog, so I have caught fish on it. I've bent the hooks outward a little bit, trimmed down the tail, and I boiled the body in water for a little, in hot water for a little bit, softened it up. Caught a couple of fish on it just this week, kind of testing it out. They were just real small, not worth writing home about, though it was really nice to get my first frog fish. Fish on! Holy smokes! Ah! Damn it! Oh, that was a good fish. And he exploded all over that frog. Oh, guys, look at that. He turned it inside out. Holy smokes. Did you see how big that explosion was? Unfreaking real. That Braxton's fish?
Yeah.
Oh, it's skinny. Long, but skinny. Oh, damn. I'm telling you guys, fish are taking it. I'm just not, I'm jerking it right out of their mouth. Oh. Oh. Well, got a huge bite, set the hook, and it broke off. Oh man, that's a spirit breaker. Frog running around, or bass running around with my frog in its mouth. Still haven't caught a fish this morning. Oh guys, let's change up tactics. In case you guys were wondering, Rooster is still on the channel. I know you guys haven't seen him in a few videos. Well, guys, this big pond over here is so glassy and beautiful looking. I can't help it. I'm gonna go over here and I'm going kayak. So I just threw a whopper plopper on my frog rod. I'm about to get this sucker launched, and we're gonna get out there and see what's out there. Let's get to it, guys. There's like a hard grass line almost, and I'm just kind of casting alongside it with this big whopper plopper, a big bone, probably a 110 whopper plopper. I don't know exactly, because I found this whopper plopper while out fishing one day. The beautiful thing about kayak fishing is that you can rescue a lot of lures and add to your arsenal. That's a, you know, $15 lure right there that I didn't have to pay for. That's actually how I've gotten 2 out of my 3 whopper ploppers, is by finding them. And the one that I did buy, I've had it, 2 years now. I've actually not managed to not lose it. I caught my last PB, not my current PB, but the one right before that. I caught that PB on that whopper plopper. Huh, that's the first time I've ever really thought about it, but my first PB was probably like a 2.5, 3 pound bass that I caught on a Texas rig, but both of the ones after that have been on topwater. A plopper and then a popper. And yet I don't fish topwater a lot. Like I said, I'm not much of a topwater guy. Maybe I need to fish topwater more. Fish on. There we go. Man, did he explode at it for such a little fish. There we go. That's my first fish of the morning.
A little later.
Here we go, guys. Another fish on the plopper. Took a while, but man, did he chase it. He smacked it 3 or 4 times before he finally got a hold of it. GoPro had died, put a fresh battery in, but I wanted to save the battery for when I start catching fish again. It's been a tough morning so far. Probably got to switch away from topwater here soon. There we go. Yeah. Tiny fish. Beautiful though. Nice colors. Good belly. Oh, that's a fish. That's a good fish, too. Holy smokes. Oh, he's got a lot of slop with him. We'll get the net out here. There we go. That's a decent fish. That's a decent fish. Woo. Take a look at that, guys. Bunch of slop on him. Look at all that salad. Big old side of salad. That's probably another extra pound or two just in that. Good Lord. Oh, look at that. Beautiful fish on the Whopper Plopper. Oh, best fish of the day so far. He smoked that bait. I'd say this fish is probably about 2 pounds at most. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Put him back in the water. Woo, he was pissed. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's what I was waiting for all morning, guys. Nice big topwater explosion. Huge bite. Nice fish. Oh man, he got me wet. Covered in water now. If anyone ever wonders why I wear swim trunks in my kayak like 90% of the time, that's why. It's impossible to do it without getting wet. At least for me. Okay guys, we switched from top water and I just got fish number 1 on a bitsy bug flipping jig. Get that out of his mouth. There we go. Tiny little bass. It's a bitsy bug flipping jig by Strike King, 1/4 ounce, with a 3-inch watermelon red flake kamikaze crawl from Big Bite Baits. Fish on. Fish on. Another small guy on the bitsy bug. There we go. Little guy. Okay guys, we have moved the kayak over to the smaller pond that's covered in lily pads that you saw me fishing earlier with the frog. we go. Oh, whoa. Fish on. There we go, summertime worming. That's what you're doing. Oh, we put on that baby B2 worm from Big Bite Baits. Watermelon red magic color. There we go, guys. Got him free. I tell you what, guys, we're not catching big ones right now, but we're catching pretty ones. The baby B2 worm from Big Bite Baits, Watermelon Red Magic, and I gave the tail a dip in some garlic chartreuse color. That's what I'm using right now as the heat is starting to ramp up. I am trying to conserve some GoPro battery right now because we still have quite a little bit more of day ahead of us, and I want to make sure that I'm able to get a lot of the better fish that we might potentially catch on camera. So anyway, guys, getting back to it.
1 hour later.
We are in the middle of this lily pad field now. This is a 1/2 ounce Strike King flipping jig with a Watermelon Red Flake BFE from Big Bite Baits, of course. Dipped in a little bit of that garlic. I'm taking this 1/2 ounce jig and flipping it into these lily pads in holes everywhere. Fish on. Oh, they keep coming. Oh, you guys saw that. Got him out. Slop. Guys, this is not a way that I get to fish a whole lot, punching through lily pads and slop and stuff, but it is a way I've always wanted to fish. I love this whole concept here of finding what's hidden underneath this. Oop. Fish. Oh, I have fish on. Man, the bite is insane over in this. On. Pull him up out of here. Oh, God. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. Come here, Bubba. Oh, ha, ha. Oh, no, no! You guys saw that. That was a solid fish. Man, these fish that are coming out of here, they will not hold still for nothing. I'm going to have to start netting them. Oh, this is insanity. Fish on. There we go. Another little bass for this trip. And they are tearing my thumb up. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Oh guys, the GoPro is gonna die soon, and it's getting very, very, very hot, so not sure if we'll land any more fish on camera, but we've definitely had a pretty decent day out here. For how hot it is in Oklahoma right now, it's about the best the fishing is gonna be able to get. Fish on. Another small. Oh yeah. Teeny tiny bass. Well, anglers, that wraps up the fishing action for today. The GoPro ended up dying. I stayed down there for another half hour or so with nothing really happening, didn't catch any more fish. It is now high noon. The temperatures are reaching the, 107, 108 degrees in Oklahoma today. So I decided to call it a day. I'm back at the bunkhouse gathering up all my stuff so I can hit the road and head home to the wife and kiddo. We have a family event later today that we have to go to, so I would love to get home and get some rest before we have to go and do that. Jason, who just picked fishing back up after probably 10 years of not fishing, has that super heavy fishing bug right now. So he's braving the heat of the day with Braxton. They are going to stay out there fish and see if they can't catch one of those heat of the day, summertime big worm bass or something like that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Be sure to smash that like button and body slam a comment into the comment section. Let me know what you thought of today's action. Let me know what you guys want to see in future videos. And definitely let me know if you want to see me and Jason return to this place and next time actually get on the crappie for the catch and cook and catch some even better fish along the way. The summer is winding down, Joe Bros. My wife starts back at school in just 2 weeks. And just a couple of weeks after that, we should start seeing cold fronts. And soon we will be in the thick of that awesome fall fishing when those fish are fattening up for winter, and it is going to be absolutely epic. I cannot wait for fall fishing this year on Jabroni Joe Outdoors, but that is going to have to wait. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video, and remember, if it ain't Joe, it's gotta go. Angler out.